Hello, good evening and welcome to the Hartwall Arena here in Helsinki. The big matchup of the night between Russia and Finland approaching. My name's Owen Nilsson. I'm joined by ex-NHL star Patrice Lefebvre. Good evening, Patrice. Well, we're ready for another big matchup. And both these sides coming in though after defeats. A shock, maybe the biggest shock in recent times for Russia, Patrice, then losing to France yesterday.
Absolutely, that's the second miracle on ice, as we can say. The first one was Team USA in the 80s in Lake Placid, and this year with France in the 2013.
And there was also a loss last time out here for Finland against the USA, 4-1. So both these sides need to get some points. But before we get to all of the hockey, we're going to have the two national anthems and be right back with you. Well, the national anthems are over, and what an amazing atmosphere we've got here in the Hartwall Arena. And we're just about ready for the fifth game for these two powerhouses of world hockey in Group H, the Helsinki group. We'll take a quick look at the lineups for the two sides, which Patrice is going to take us through. Russia first, Patrice.
Well, absolutely, with Semyon Varlamov playing with the Colorado Avalanche. And we can't forget the first line of Loktinov, Radulov, and Kovalchuk. Both Loktinov and Kovalchuk playing together in New Jersey. So it should be an interesting line to watch. A lot of power.
These two sides met not long ago, the 27th of April. It was a 2-1 win after overtime and penalties. It went the way of the Russians. And they'll be hoping to bounce back, as I say, from that shock loss to France. And then Finland coming in.
Antti Ranta, MVP of his league, the regular season, playoff, and champion with Assat. And don't forget, with Nicholas Handman, 770 NHL games played before playing in Lokomotiv in the KHL, and Lorik Koprikowski playing with the Phoenix Coyotes of the NHL.
So the two lineups there for you on your screens. If we just dip into the group for the moment, Russia, despite that defeat to France, still sitting on top with the goal difference, +4 on the USA. Finland are in third though, 1 point behind. Russia on 9, Finland on 8. And they're hoping, well, to avenge last year's semi-final loss here in the World Championships. We're repeating again the host city, Stockholm and Helsinki. They won 6-2 as they went undefeated through the whole tournament, winning 10 games. That one they lost to France, the first in 16, and they don't want to lose 2 in a row. We're just ready for the first drop of the puck. Russia, of course, in red. Finland in the white with the blue trim. We're ready for hockey, and Finns come away with the puck early on. And how much is that defeat going to rile up the Russians yesterday to the French?
Well, it's for me, if I would be a player for Russia, I would be embarrassed not to lose respect for France, because they definitely deserved it. But you got to get up and play the Russian style of hockey, which is very powerful and fast hockey.
Powerful and fast hockey. Certainly they've produced some of that in the other games preceding that shock loss to France. But as I say, still top of the group, so it's not panic stations by any means for the Russians. And we were here the other night, Patrice, and we saw the Finns go down to the USA. So from the other side of the rink, how are they going to try and get over this defending champion and wounded animal that is Russia?
Well, you know, they have to take advantage of that. Russia is probably playing a little bit less confidence after that loss, so they need some confidence. They're probably going to get some confidence boost from their fans, so they have to start playing an attacking game, absolutely.
A little dink there from Radulov, who's been in brilliant form again in front of goal. First face-off coming up. But these two sides, they meet often, and they also faced off in February, and it was another victory for the Russians. So last couple have gone the way of Russia, but with home advantage, certainly Finland will be hoping they can do France. I think we'll be saying that many times again in the future, and get the better of them. Do you expect a high-scoring game?
Actually, I don't. I wish I could, but it would be exciting. But I don't expect a high-scoring one.
Well, a crucial arrival there of Victor Luoma to intercept that pass that was coming in towards the crease. There's Belov. He's already picked up a couple of points in the tournament so far. 2 assists and a goal. As Mozyakin chases round his joint career best points this season with 76. 48 games. And Tereshchenko unable to hold on to it, just evading Savinainen in the center ice with the Finns. Just a little push down in behind the Russian goal. And Savinainen, well, he just loses out in the end. And you do still certainly expect these two to qualify out of the group. It's more a case of in which positions. You still think Russia are favourites for the tournament, even though they came unstuck?
Yeah, I think so. I think they have a good team, and probably just maybe it was a good thing for them to realize, hey, they're not invincible, and anybody can beat them. So maybe it's a bad for a good.
Another little dump up the end, and looking to play in Antila. So the Russian D working well, trying to use the stick. Well, trying to be a bit too clever there on the edge of the blue line, and he lost out, and there's a shot. Save from Varlamov, who played the game against Germany, the 4-1 win. Just his only appearance in this year's World Championship. Some great stick work from Radulov, just dancing his way through. And then it was Kovalchuk, but eventually the veteran, number 71, just losing control of the puck, and there's a shot. Oh, blocked down again.
The problem with the Russians, if they do that, what Kovalchuk did, 2 turnovers, just trying to be cute, it's not going to work. Finland's a physical team, and they're going to take the body, that's for sure. So a lot of turnovers if you play that type of game.
Nice drive up the ice there by Kontila, who made the KHL All-Star team last year. Oh, the pass in front has been lost, and the close-range shot, and the first goal, and it is Kontila. Out of nothing, a mistake in the D by Russia. Bounced back kindly towards the number 27. And you can see there he's been knocking the points in for fun, and adds yet another one to a much appreciative home crowd.
Absolutely, we see the good forecheck from the Finn, getting the puck back, creating the puck back, quick little pass in front. One guy wide open in the slot, perfect shot, nice goal.
And I'd like to have a look at Varlamov there again, because he didn't seem to make much of a move towards the puck as it arrived at him. Maybe one of his defenders in front of him just blocking his side, but that meant that he didn't have any sort of action on the puck, and it just bounced straight out in front to Kontila. And was an expert finish for his 8th point, which is some going considering we're in the 5th game.
There's no reason why this guy should have been that open in the slot area like that.
Laakso's pass in again, looking for Salminen. And a great early start for the Finns. And here's Salminen up on the point and trying to just ping it off the board, doesn't work out, and the Russians, well, they're wounded again. It's just a lone charge up though by Perezovin. He had 2 seasons with the Canadians over in the NHL. And that's just what the Finns wanted. The home crowd, after suffering disappointment, though they did, worth remembering, take the lead against the US. Oh, and another mistake right in front of goal. On that occasion, it was Fedor Tutin who lost the puck. Wide out here is Petrov. Tries his luck from down on the wing, but well wide. No danger there. Mozyakin gets it in behind the goal. Now, Yalasvara. Not a great start from the Russians in defense.
Absolutely not. They're trying too many cute plays instead of playing the simple plays, the sure plays. We got to give the credit to Finland. They're putting a lot of pressure on them, but Russia's been given about 5 or 6 turnovers already. There's not even 5 minutes of play, so Russia's going to definitely have to pick his game up. If not, it's going to be a long night for them.
It certainly will be. Face-off comes back Russia's way. The last win for Finland in the World Championships against the Russians was in semi-finals in 2011. They won 3-0. Already mentioned last year's 6-2. And actually taking it in turns in the meetings in the World Champs as the slap shot comes from the high up on the blue line, and they just managed to dig it away with Kukkonen. Lost himself a bit there, Kovalchuk. He's one of the superstars. Plenty of high-quality attackers, and that's really what everybody spoke of before the tournament, that the Russians were going to be so potent going forward. They were going to really make life difficult for those others in the group, but it's not working out so well at the other end at the moment. That's across from Nikulin. Now is Radulov, and they can look to Radulov throughout the game. He is forever a threat. Oh, what a nice pass! Take a bow through the legs and almost linking up with Kokorev. That was brilliant.
Great pass. Besides that last action from Radulov, Finland's been doing a great job keeping everybody on the outside. We saw the example with Kovalchuk in the corner. The defenseman didn't even go there, just stood apart. Vananen just took a stick apart distance with him, just left Kovalchuk in the corner. Can't score from there.
Well, they're going to have, here we see the pass again. That's just a little piece of class there from Radulov. Second top scorer in the KHL this year. He was top scorer the 2 years before that.
We talk about the advantage of using the net. Goalie's got to move his head left to right, and the goalie was beat, and you thought Radulov was already on the right side. He made that pass on the other side, so it's a tough play to stop for a goalie.
Another one with the NHL experience, but the burgeoning KHL turns back home. Last outing was with the Nashville Predators in the NHL. The glittering career already for the 26-year-old. Long way to go for him. Many more trophies, I'm sure. Of course, with the next Winter Olympics being held in Russia, in Sochi in 2014, next February. There'll be eyes on Russia to try and take the prize, the big prize, in the group with Slovakia, the US and Slovenia. Finns do well just to get it away. Denisov, and he just loses track of it for a second, and in behind the goal is Pesonen. Pesonen doing plenty to make it difficult for Varlamov in the Russian goal. Finns look about their task early on in this first period. Nice little fake by Janne Pesonen. He then goes down, and a whistle on the play. The Finns are in Group B of the Winter Olympics. They're along with Canada, Norway and Austria.
Right before that action, Owen, we saw number 23 from the Russian, Kokarev, making a great job on the defenseman for him not to be in the shooting lane, so he was not able to shoot the puck directly at the net. And we see the penalty here against the Finnish.
Tom Belov, the one, goes into the box. It's his 4th minute of the tournament so far. Referee's quick on the action there to get him off. So first power play for the Finns in this first period. And they're going to be looking to try and get that second goal. Haven't been too good on the power play so far. This is their 21st, 3 goals scored. It's 9th best out of 16 teams here in the World Championships. Well, it's fired in there, right in front of the crease, just looking for the deflection, but doesn't come. It was Savinainen who was closest to the puck as Russia come roaring up, but rather isolated there is Anisimov. He would have been better just getting rid of that. As he goes round the boards from Savinainen. Kukkonen is the one who couldn't quite get the stick on it. Laakso. Back in with Timo Laakso.
Finn's gonna have to keep it simple. Just make sure they get some puck at the net. Try to go for a deflection or for a screen or an ugly rebound for them. You can't make those pretty passing plays. You don't have the weapons that we say.
Pass comes over. Aaltonen, excuse me, was the one wearing number 50, but again just looking for the space. The Russians keeping it tight in front of the net now on the goal line. And that angle. Oh, and it's a great save in the end by Varlamov in the crease. Lepisto rips the shot. This time Varlamov is good enough to react.
Good setup here. Gets away. Great save by Varlamov.
3 guys in front of Varlamov there, and he still managed to react. The puck going in the center of the goal. But, he did have to motion to his left. You don't want to fall another one behind and stoke up this home crowd even more. Still 45 to go. Space again. Well, just a little dummy there from Lepisto. Gets it back now, the number 18. Taking their time. Just drifting round. Kontiola got the goal. To Aaltonen. On the goal line. Up onto the point with Lepisto. Well, they want a shot to come in here. Still moving around the Russian defense, and eventually it's a slack pass. Maybe took a little too long. Trying to get the perfect space.
One pass too many. They gotta make sure they keep things simple. They already had some good movement up, down. Then they have to put the puck up again and then get traffic in front and get that shot. Trying to make that little pricing plays, it's not gonna work.
Well, they give up on that one. The Russians not the best on penalty killing in the bottom half of the table for all the teams. Still early days after 4 games. They literally breezed through the group stages in 2012. 7 wins out of 7. As that shot flies high over and strikes the barrier. Pass back from Loktinov, who picks it up once again. 2 playoff games last season. In the Stanley Cup as we wait for the shot. Yeah, it was a fierce one from Nikulin, but stuck wide.
Penalty coming up for the Finns.
And the Russians knew it. Well, it's been a fast and furious first period so far.
Good slap pass to Radulov on the far post here. Right before that, I think right here, almost getting a pass, getting an open net.
Fine margins there for Radulov. And it's Ville Vitalooma who goes in, his first penalty of the tournament so far. So the Russians a chance to try and get themselves level. Surprisingly, not in the top of the power play statistics so far. 2 goals from their previous 10. And the Finnish skaters loses his stick, and the Russians will try and make that pay. Well, gets it away. Throwing up the ice. The Russians coming back is Evgeny Medvedev, 2-time Gagarin Cup champion. Gets him going. Another little slack pass. It sends the momentum backwards. Radulov across the ice so they can start on the left wing. In the centre is Tereshenko, just lurking around the goal. Now it's with Belov. Belov drives! Well, he hit it straight at Tereshenko. He tried to get out of the way. Still got that stick strewn over on the side. 1 minute of the power play gone. You can see the home crowd not making it easy. It's a long-range shot, but again it goes wide. Maybe took a deflection on the way through from the stick of Medvedev.
You see the good battle in front of the net there with Radulov. Trying to get free in front, but the defenseman's doing a great job.
Well, then space opening up on the left, so the Finns dumping the puck up, and then, well, far too casual. Arriving was Pilstrom. Kovalchuk under pressure, gives it into Tereshenko, takes it round. Still got that stick in the way. It's Biryakov, and then the slap shot, but it wasn't caught cleanly by Ilya Nikulin in his 8th World Championships. 2-time World Championship gold medalist as well. That wasn't one of his finest shots, as we see things getting physical on the boards. That was Ilari Mellart. 21 for Finland.
See the battle in front of the net there.
Well, it was a good save in the end from Medvedev. The angle straight down. Real quick to jump the gun. Jump the drop. And we're back going. Nikulin again. Draws a save. Out of Ranta. Hagman just gets it up. The most experienced Finnish player in the North American League. North American Hockey League. Oh, it strikes the post. Denis Kokarev just drifted his way through, and it opened up on the right. The Russians trying to make the most of this little period of pressure, but the Finns, nice turn there, but they have taken it back.
That's what the Russians have to do. Make sure they get the speed in the neutral zone, wide, cut inside the net, protecting the puck. That's their style of play. If they don't move their feet, they're going to have a hard night.
Well, danger there of tripping. 2 men in front. Well, it was crucial in the end from Juuso Haitanen. Managed to get his body in the way as Petrov tried to just play it back across the crease.
You saw the great action there with Kokarev going at the net there, going wide, getting speed in neutral zone. We go from the middle to the left side. We'll see here. Good heads-up play by the D. Great heads-up play with the wide wing, going in, cutting in front. Bad luck hitting the post for the Russians. But we just saw the execution, great execution. Quick pass, speed. That's the Russian type of hockey.
Dynamo Moscow forward has got 1 goal so far in the tournament, and he wasn't far away from getting his second there, and the leveler better from the Russians, but still Finland lead 1-0.
So far, Finland's been winning all their one-on-one battles, and they've been on the puck first all the time. So unless Russia wakes up and just stands still in their zone, might be creating a lot of AVOX for that team and for Varlamov.
Crucial position here if the Russians can come away with this, try and keep the pressure going. The Finns do well though, and it's Lepisto. And he's got an option to get the puck out. Just evades the 2 Finnish skaters in the center ice, which means that the Russians can take it back. Pass from Tereshenko. Drifts inside. And no one making the moves. He's now Tereschenko going close. He puts the check in on Haitanen. Long range shot. No worry there for Ranta on the blue line. Well, this could work out though. Mozyakin. It's Petrov in the crease. Just came in, another save from Ranta. Medvedev just swinging the stick at it one-handed, didn't get close. Pesonen. Here's Kirill Petrov again, another one. He's got a couple of Gagarin Cup medals around his neck. And with the man in your picture now, Medvedev. Oh, nice move, just driving through. And then the shots, good save. Nice play there. Simple stuff there from the Russians, but effective. And that shot just round off the backboard. Russian D needs to be wary. Popov, reverse pass, and the backhand, and well, it's opening up. Could be another opportunity. That time, the shot from Korpikoski was not good enough. He didn't make the roster for the loss to the USA. As there's a collision, and just blowing kisses to each other down on the goal line. So 4-on-4 as those two try and get themselves back in the game. Radulov with the trickery again, but this time not good enough. And then gets a little bit testy with Janne Jalasavarra.
See great action again before, but we saw after that the other shift. Simple stuff like you've said, but effective. That's what they have to do. Use their speed, go outside, cut in the inside, create some space for themselves, and get the puck at the net.
That's the highlight of Alexander Perezogin. He was a under-20 World Junior Champion many moons ago. Good work initially there by Loktinov, but they got it away. Pilstrom can turn and face the Russian goal. Pass into Savinainen, who gets the check and recovers. Then realizing there's nowhere to go down the back, and then a little reverse pass. Moving the puck quickly here, the Finns again trying to just pull this Russian defense apart. Melat has squeezed up against the barrier, now with Pekka Haitanen. And another battle, but this time it's at the Russian end. Belov was just watching, they've seen it around the boards. We're inside the last 5 minutes of the first period. Still a very tight game. Into your seek stuff though. And the goalie out. Salminen up on the point is Lepisto. With the one skater advantage. And the whistle goes. Waiting on that penalty for holding.
Well, is there a good chance for Finland to get a two-goal lead here on the power play? They got to look for that. They can't look for those little passes. They got to make sure that they do get traffic in front. They do get some shots. They wait too much with the puck. Then Russians have time to set up and then anticipate and then put pressure.
Denisov, the one who takes a trip to the box, his second penalty of the tournament so far for holding.
I didn't understand Russia's their face-off. They had all the three guys on the inside. They left the board open, and the puck was there for one. So it was an easy recuperation. Oof.
Good save that time from Varlamov. Closing out this time with one less skater on the ice. Can the Finns double the advantage? Lepisto already had one good shot on goal. Still asking for it. The pass just a little behind. And gets away now with Oltonen. Pesonen in on the boards, as is Comtiola. His goal separates the two.
Good job by Russia, anticipating the passes, putting pressure on the guy's board, on the board with the puck.
1 minute gone in the power play. Ranta just leaves it. Mantila wants to come forward. He's got World Championship bronze and silver. Oh, that was a nice moment there. Trying to play in Korpikoski. Lay off. Salminen still taking his time. 40 seconds on the clock. Salminen having a look. Decides to go in behind the goal. Gets it back on the goal line. There's the option. Tries it on his own, but strikes Ilya Nikulin. Out. Oh, the face-off.
That's what Finland's got to do right there. Be patient a little bit, move the puck up, get a shot, try a deflection. It was a perfect setup right there.
Jani Pesinen won goals with Finland in 2011. Four-time champion of the SM Liga with Karpat. The Russians do well win the face-off. Release the pressure for a second. Another whistle though.
Close call there, but great call by the referee there. Puck was just out.
Jalonen has been in charge for a number of years now. He knows that there's a lot of pressure, but he would dearly love to take Finland to another World Championship gold. The third of their history in the competition. First time was in Sweden, which I'm sure the Swedes absolutely loved back in 1995. And then, as I just mentioned, in Slovakia in 2011. Both these sides, of course, have great pedigree when it comes to the World Championships. Russia have won gold 3 times in the last 5 years. Silver in Germany, and 4th place in Slovakia. But always expect them to get a medal.
So great pressure there by Alexander Popov on the 4-on-5.
Inside the last couple of minutes here, the Russians still trailing. Goal to nothing. It's Kovalchuk. I haven't seen much of him so far in the first period. One of the great Russian players. Emphasis has more been on that man there, Radulov. Vahanen with the pass. Whistle on the play.
Well, Kovalchuk's been hurt a lot this year. Had suffered a long time, long injury with New Jersey. Just came back at the end, trying to help his team out, but from going from the Stanley Cup finalists last year to being eliminated this year, gives him a chance to come here and help the Russian team for the Worlds.
There's a great points record in the World Championships. 70 points in 70 games so far. That's 29 goals and 41 assists, which is not too shabby, Patrice.
Not too bad. Point a game in the Worlds is very good average.
His first tournament was 2002-03. As another whistle comes on the play after the shot from Niklas Hagman, who know Kovalchuk well for all his years in the NHL.
Denis Kokarev, a lot of speed. He's got to use that to his advantage.
1 minute of play remaining, and the Russians do it. Oh, the Finns can be able to hold on and have that more enjoyable break in the locker room. Only got a short while to go now, but they'll be pleased. Before this, they knew the Russians would be coming at them strong. They very much contained them, but for that one chance that hit the post when Peterzogin went through. A couple of other little flutters, but on the whole, Finland have looked good. 30 seconds now. Dump it in the corner. And that's worked out well. Kontila, who got the goal, and he just breaks down. Here is Ilya Kovalchuk. Pass across. It's a big hit off the barriers, but the Russians managed to hold on to it. Nikulin will still be there for Tereshenko. His pass was through the legs, and I think all the guys out there on the ice are going to give up on that one. With the seconds ticking down. And the buzzer goes. And a very entertaining first period comes to an end. A single goal. It was by Petri Kontiola. in 3 minutes and 22 seconds, which gives Finland the lead at the break. Much more to come in the second period. Don't go away.
Amazing every day.
Simply clever.
Итоги первого периода, спасибо, Виктор. Итоги первого периода согласился подвести форвард сборной России Илья Ковальчук. Илья, как сейчас играется? Мы уступаем в счете, но игра идет, по-моему, ближе к концу периода в нашу пользу.
Да, мы все прекрасно понимаем, что произошло вчера, поэтому, во-первых, мы хотели извиниться за вчерашнюю игру, во-вторых, мы очень мотивированы, я думаю, что это поражение настолько подхлестнет, поэтому сегодня вышли с большой энергией и, в принципе, хотим играть быстро. В контратаке, к сожалению, пропустили гол, но ничего страшного, только 20 минут отыграли, поэтому будем биться.
Что нужно сделать, чтобы забить гол? Давно уже не забивали.
Да, ничего, надо просто играть так, как говорит тренер. В большинстве надо чуть быть проще, бросать шайбу по воротам, и все будет нормально.
Удачи вам.
Спасибо.
Это был форвард сборной России Илья Ковальчук.
Yli 10 000 tuotetta konttoriin, teollisuuteen ja varastoon. Löydät internetävät paljon osoitteessa AJ-tuotteet.fi.
Hello and welcome back to the Hardwell Arena, where it's currently Finland 1, Russia 0 after a goal by Petri Kontiola and 3 minutes and 22 seconds, and plenty of action afterwards. The Russians did hit the post, but for the most part the Finns are good for their lead. I'm still here with Patrice Lefebvre. Patrice, we're looking forward to this second one. What's going to happen?
Well, hopefully Russia's going to decide to play their game and a lot of speed in the neutral zone. Keep things simple. They can't just start thinking about going 1 against 3 like we've seen before. Create turnovers and give the Finns a chance to score. On the other side, the Finns got to keep putting pressure on the Russians. Try to keep making turnovers, especially in their zone, and keep things simple. Shoot the puck, get traffic in front of Varlamov.
No, we're just about ready. We've got to look at both the head coaches. Both of them have won World Championship gold as the coach of respective teams. There's plenty of experience there. I know we're not in the knockout stages yet. We both want to win this one. Just to remind you of the state of play in the group. Russia on top with 9 points. Finland in third with 8. So victory for either side could be one big step towards going to the playoffs. We're having a bit of a lengthy pause here before the action gets restarted. The ref just checking out his reflection in the ice. I'm sure it's more important than all that. I think they would have taken care of any deficiencies with the ice in the 15 minutes or so we've been waiting.
Well, we've seen the last games as well. We've seen, I think, USA and Finland, the same thing happened. The puck got stuck a few times in the corner because there was too much water, so or the Zamboni is going to make sure they put less water, or they have to wait a little bit more, maybe take an extra 5 minutes, let the ice dry up.
Well, yeah, we'll have to just keep going for a while, but everyone's having a good time, both here in the commentary box and in the Hardwell Arena. Of course, Friday night here in Finland, so a good reason to party. Last year, Finland were third in the Helsinki group behind Canada and the US. 5 wins and 2 losses. So far, they've 2 wins, 1 overtime win, which was a little too close to call for them in their first matchup here against Germany. A week ago, time hasn't half flown in 2013 edition of the IIHF World Championships. And after they ended up third, they went into the knockout phase, which is where they're aiming for again, of course. Eventually went down to Russia. But in the first round, they played the US, beat them 3-2. They also lost the bronze medal game, as referees still having a little chance about where to go for dinner after the game.
Well, expect a little player personnel movement in the coming days with Montreal Canadiens and Minnesota Wilds being eliminated last night. So that means a few players from Russia, from Czechoslovakia, probably for USA as well, and maybe Team Canada is going to come up and join the teams.
Now we can look to reinforcements. And right now you can look to the action. We're back underway in the second period, and the Russians are chasing. They only lose 2 on the spin. Just see how aggressive they are at the beginning of this second period. What the words of head coach Bilyatinov have made an impression on them in the interval. And now it's the Finns just coming forward. And a chance for an early shot here. It's saved by Varlamov. Straight at him, just managed to get the right arm down and close out the space. Tereshenko's the one coming forward, doing all the work on his own, running to 3 defenders. Eventually the Finns win out and just, well, trying to get the puck up the ice and themselves organised. Driving is Koskiranta in behind. And the forecheck making it difficult. Need to get out Salminen as well. Nice little move, playing it round the on-rushing skater. Pass now from Petrov, still Petrov on the red line, taking it back into Russian territory. Starting now with Fedor Tutin, 606 NHL games in his career so far. Still playing with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Work to do at the other end. It was Pilström. Good strength there from Pilström, manages to just collect himself after the nudge from behind. We've pinched it here, Savinainen. Just laid it off, and then Savinainen drives it from a narrow angle. Another solid stop from Varlamov. And the tempo's quickly gone up in the start of this second period. It was 12 shots to 7 in favour of Russia in the first 20. Oh, there could be another one coming now. Well, it was Perezogin who went spinning away. Penalty call on the play, though.
Great speed on that action. Just beat the guy on a forecheck right there. Beating his defenseman, cutting into the middle, protecting the puck. And we see the penalty coming from behind there by Pilström. But right before that, great action right there. Using their speed, going in the middle, using the wide speed of his winger, making a good pass there, and a great scoring chance by Aaltonen that hit the post.
Yeah, we missed that. It went through so quick, like a bullet from the stick there of Aaltonen. Just glanced off Varlamov, so he does get some credit for the save. But short-handed now, the Finns. They need to put their attention on the D's. Medvedev. Another ugly-looking play there that comes to an end.
Well, we saw there were 3 guys in front of the net. Didn't have much to do. All he had to do is move his feet a little bit, or towards the middle, towards the side, so he can give Santa an angle if he wanted to shoot the puck at the net.
Important face off this one. They want to try and work it back quickly. Whilst the Finns are flat in a defensive position. And open up the space. As already said, the Russians haven't been too strong in the power play so far in the tournament. And really could do with the goal now just to get a foothold in the game as the slats are driven in off the backboards, trying to find with Perezogin, but he's losing out on the puck as the shot is driven at Varlamov. The Russians can get this back as quickly as possible. The Finns trying to kill the penalty. Niklas Hagman, he loses out and out. Trying to get back up the ice so they can make the change.
Good job by Hagman, losing some time.
Arriving, Perezogin again. Just a little bit off balance though. Finns do well and get a round of applause from the home support here in Helsinki.
Here you saw 3 guys from the Russian team around the puck, but nobody went. Nobody put pressure on the defenseman. It was easy out for Finland.
Well, nice skills by Kovalchuk. Taking his time, looking for the right option. Just decides to go in behind the goal. Kovalchuk again. Made it to the Stanley Cup final last year, and this time he just unleashes a slinging shot, and then it's in, and it's that man, Alexander Radulov. Now they've leveled it up. It's Russia 1, Finland 1. They may be outnumbered in the stands, but they're level in the score. His 6th point of the competition so far, and it all came from out there with Kovalchuk.
Here we go. Kovalchuk waited, shot the puck at net, rebound, goal. I mean, it's as simple as that. We should get a lesson from that and keep doing that next time they have a power play.
Well, he's not the most liked forward in the world, Radulov, but certainly appreciated by his supporting fans there. You got to say, he took that one well, just a little flick of the wrist to get it onto the left side, and then just tucked it into the open net. Vanta had no chance of stopping the rebound. A little bit of a mistake there, just trying to keep their composure. It was Kontiola, the goal scorer, losing control of the puck. How can the Finns respond? The Russians back in the game.
Renta feeling a little guilty right there. You see just by his body language. That's a shot he should have had. There should have been a rebound.
Oh, and a chance there for Petrov. The puck just slung across the crease. Just couldn't quite get the outstretched stick onto it as the puck arrived. Whistle on the play.
Well, maybe that goal is going to give Russia a little bit of momentum going, that one. And try to keep going from that last goal. You see Ranta there with that first shot from Kovalchuk. Should have had that, should have kept that. Call that a bad rebound. Fortunately for him, and fortunately for Radulov, puck right on the stick in the goal.
Didn't feature in the World Championships last year, Radulov, because he was on duty with the Nashville Predators in the NHL and then never linked up with the team afterwards. And in 8 games for them with 6 points. This year he's been playing with CSKA Moscow in the KHL. Good points tally for him. Doing well in the World Champs, as we saw. 6 points as a long-range shot comes in. Waiting for it is Koskiranta. Now back in behind. Kovalchuk arriving. Leaves it for the D to come in and put the pressure. Now dancing with the puck is Salminen. Good turn there from Salminen. Goes back the other way. Lays off. Just a little check with Laxo. Koskiranta again. And the Russians just keeping it tight. 5 minutes gone in the second period. Tries to drive the shot, Laxo, but there's all sorts of bodies in front. Laxo again over onto the point. And Koskiranta tries it out on the goal line. Koskiranta still there, maybe looking for the wraparound. And that pass just goes astray. Over comes Mantila. Laxo forges down into the left side. Too many options. It's Salminen just peeling off, but he won't get it, and the man without a skate is playing a bit of football with the puck as they come forward. Kovalchuk now. A spoiling play there from the number 71, but the Finns coming back again. Looks like a good response this from the Finns after the leveler from Russia. Not allowing the Russians to come at them. They're doing quite the opposite. Taking the game to the Russian side.
We saw Radulov losing his stick. Defenseman losing his stick. Radulov giving his stick to DD. Finland should have taken advantage of that. It bring the puck up all the time, get some shots from the D, but they kept going, trying to go down low.
Short little pass, looking to find Anisimov. Doesn't get there though, and the Finns have still got the puck. Doing well to dictate things. Last few minutes to bring that goal in. For Heitinen. And the puck goes whizzing round. Popov. No, they lose out. Shouldn't really have lost the puck there. Hagman. Oh! Bouncing across the line! And then tries to wrap it round as Pekka Heitinen. And the Russians get it away. Only as far, well, it does just skip through the ice and into the Finnish zone, but so close there to their second goal.
Great puck movement by the Finns.
Oh, what is Valjurov doing there in the goal? And then it's opened up again. More danger. Shot coming in. Great save. Well, all the action in the Russian goal. That hit from Kontila again, and another chance, another goal. And it is Kontila for the Finns. They've only been level for a few minutes, the Russians. And now it's 2-1 to the home side, and Kontila with his second goal of the night. What a game he's having, Patrice.
What a game, what a goal as well. And what puck movement, puck control by the Finns there. We saw quality of plays right there. Puck left and right, back to the Ds, back to the forwards, back to the Ds again for a shot. Slap pass there. Nice heads-up play by the defenseman. Great deflection, perfect goal. Well deserved by the Finns on that one.
A wonderful assist there from Lepisto, driving the shot into the slot. And who was there? None other than the top scorer. That's 5 goals he's got in the tournament so far. 9 points in total. He's in a hot streak at the moment. Petri Kontila, and plays his hockey in Russia. I'm sure he's enjoying getting one over. The country he lives and plays his domestic hockey in.
Oh, that was great actions right there by the Finns.
Absolutely.
Exciting hockey.
Just what we hope to see. Big game of hockey on Friday night here in the World Champs. These two both with ambitions to win the group and both going at it, but it's the Finns who've recovered from their defeat against the USA, who've responded better. The Russians find themselves 2-1 again after that loss, remember, to relatively lowly France, at least on the radar of the Russians. I'm already saying that was the biggest win in maybe French hockey history.
Absolutely. And what a win.
And not just that, but one of the biggest shocks in World Championship history. Can't underplay that too much. Big deal for the French, big deal for the Russians as well here. Goal down and up against it.
If you look at the upsets there with Team USA in the 1980s, Lake Placid, and this year, both teams that were involved was against the Russians. So they were due for an upset, and that's what happened again with Team France.
Kovalchuk, the one making his way off the ice. Kontila, who is in his 4th World Championships. And we get a look. Well, doesn't that make the hairs on your body stand up? What a sight. The Hart Ballerina going absolutely nuts with that second goal there by Petri Kontila. And you love to still be playing Patrice. Turn into one of those 13,000 people going absolutely nuts when your goal goes in.
Absolutely, great sensation, great feeling. And what a great heads-up play by Lepisto there. Got the puck from his own forward, got the puck, look for a shot, fake the shot, pass it hard on the stick for a great deflection. Good job.
Good job indeed. So 20 points in 31 games for Kontila in his World Championship career. First time out was in 2007. Didn't actually score last year at all in 10 games. He's making up for it this year certainly with 5 in 5.
It's a good average.
Good average could be the sort of average that Finns need to maybe get gold at home.
Well, that's what the Finns have to do. Keep putting pressure on the Russians. They will get frustrated. They play a one-on-one zone game, and so if they start moving the puck, they start moving guys, it's hard to defend. So simple plays, quick, give and goes, makes it happen.
The face-off comes back the Russian way. Little dump and go from Kokarev. He's one of the gold medal winners last time out. As a member of the roster haven't changed totally from 2012 edition. It's given that familiarity, of course. They were in tough spots before. I know the group's fairly routine for them a year ago. The whistle on the play.
There we saw the action there. Number 15, Itonen, had a chance to go get the puck, recuperate the puck in the corner. Was the first one there. Slowed down, didn't want to get hit, and the Russians recuperated the puck for a scoring chance. You got to make sure you have to pay the price in your own zone to get that puck out, and you didn't.
Just taking a look at some comparative stats here. Russia in the last Worlds, 27 goals, 8 conceded from their 7 games in the group. Now they've already got 8 conceded and played only 5. So maybe a few jinx appearing in the armour. So another pause.
Offside call, I think. Finns got to make sure when they get the puck in their zone, though, their transition's got to be quick. Quick up, get the speed, get going. Don't just look for a back pass or look for a pass. You got to move your feet and make sure you move the puck.
This time the Finns come away with it from the face-off all the way round. Good option. Ready, waiting for it. Rikkonen was shoulder to shoulder there. And there's the 2-goal hero, Kontila. Now they're there to put the pressure on Kontila. Penalty though. She's going to open for a second. Optimum for hooking.
Not sure about that one.
This is the 6th penalty minute of the tournament so far. So far BDI on it.
And it's a tough call. Of course, the refs don't see what we see after, but I think it's a tough call to. It was a tough call to make. So.
His whole career with Mikkelberg, one of the most menacing sounding hockey names out there in the world. Kovalchuk has got the option. Nice to Biryakov. To Kovalchuk. It does look so silky on the puck. They need to try and get him playing as well as they can, and surely he'll do damage to this Finnish defense. Just again teasing the puck. Man in front isn't the option. Trying to get it back to Biryakov, but Ranta pounces on it as Vahanen says hello to Biryakov.
There's a good battle in front of the net, that's for sure. Nobody wants to give an inch to the other one.
It's got to be. They want to win. So we're just coming up to the midway point in this second period. Finns, goal to the good. Very much encouraged on by the home support. Russians with the one-man advantage after that penalty. And they make it pay. Oh, could open up. It was Tereshenko stretching for the puck. And they managed to just get it away with a warm round of applause to appreciate that as well. Radulov, a bit of a miss pass there from Radulov, and that hasn't worked out well. Smart shot comes in from Pekka Haitanen, and a good save from Varlamov. Careless error there though from Radulov, which started that chain of events.
Good job by the Finns so far, putting pressure, not giving a chance for the Russians to get set up.
A little layoff, Kovalchuk. Excuse me. No, it is Kovalchuk, and he just took up that position on the left wing. Oh, and he's fluffed his lines there. Awful effort from Nikulin. And then a slingy pass across the ice to Kovalchuk. Back over the other side, but as Patrice says, the Finns making it difficult. Stick get in the way. Oh, could have worked out. Kovalchuk was waiting, but the deflection was good enough to slow things down. Nikulin, 25 seconds to go in the power play. Kovalchuk once more on this left wing man in behind the goal. Well, it's going to be worked back. No, it's not. Controlled with escape. Kovalchuk again. This is from the home crowd. Just wins the fake. And comes back inside. It's Medvedev. And where's the shot? Taking too long. Kovalchuk back to full strength. Oh, and it just ran out of steam there, really, the Russian effort on that power play. Not asking the question. They're keeping themselves on the outside and reasonably comfortable there for Finland. Eventually they can get it away, and that comes to an end. And tried the pass without really looking to see where Oltonen was. Medvedev comes inside, and then the little reverse pass.
Not impressed with that Russian last power play. A lot of guys standing still, not getting open for that pass. Kovalchuk was waiting for the defenseman Medvedev to get open. And Medvedev just stayed in behind the forward from the Finnish team. So Kovalchuk could make that pass. That's why he tried that little flip pass, and it got interrupted.
Well, we said after the goal that if they do the simple things well, could be something simple here. Well, he tries to just flash it across. Perezogin, but just pushed the shot a little bit too wide. All the way back round. And they're appreciating that check there. Love lost for the Russians.
It was a big kill by the Finns. Not getting Russia get back in the game.
Still tight though, just that one goal. Difference between the two is Heitinen tries to get it away. Here's again. So Heitinen, one of the top 3 players for the Finns last year. There's another whistle. No commercial break for you though. You've still got me and Patrice bringing you thoughts and action here from the Hartwell Arena. And it's really been a fascinating battle so far, going in favour of the Finns as we get a look at some of the images from the evening so far. There was the first goal by the man who's got them both, Petri Kontila. That was the post. So nearly was. Another post there for the Finns. They're enjoying their work out there on the ice. Few trips to the box. Here's the goal for the Russians. Simple as it comes for Radulov. They weren't finished yet. There you saw the moment where the Hartwell Arena erupted for the second time tonight. The second goal for Kontila, the man in your picture there, on a hat-trick. The Finns at the moment with a long, long way to go. Of course, a very positive result. 2013 IIHF World Championship campaign. Drop puck in the center ice. Here's Mantila. And he sends it off and goes back to the Russians with 6 minutes or so to go. And disappears out into the crowd. A memento there for someone. Oh no, just off the net and back.
Those timeouts can either be a good thing for you or a bad thing. Sometimes when you have momentum, you get one of those timeouts, slows you down, gives the time to the other team to recuperate, talk about what they want to do, and then they get a momentum change. So it can play either way for you.
Laxo. Pass forward and finds Koskiranta on the goal line. Wants an option, goes for that little back pass. And as well just shrugs off the defender. Oh, and then arriving, it was a nice move, and Koskiranta just one skate behind. Nice change of direction again. And the Finns really looking confident with the puck at the moment. Some crisp, accurate passing, and it's opening up here. Close, close, and again. Well, Kontila once more trying to get it from close, and Nikolin's the one who dives on top of his man. Helmet's on. Korpikoski. 4 years for the Phoenix now. He's lost his helmet. It looks like he's the one who's been chucked down in the box. Let's have another look.
Great pass there by Korpikoski, almost getting the puck there for an open net almost. There you see again the puck. Frontiola looking for his 3rd goal of the game.
So another power play here for the Finns. So looking good for them. Russian short-handed for the next couple of minutes as we run up to the last 5 minutes of this second period.
There's that formation again for Russia on the face-off. Not having the boards covered up.
Referee just making a point of pushing Anisimov back. Not happy with his positioning on the lines. Anisimov not especially happy with the referee either. Having a standoff here. Tereshenko the one to come. Is he? Oh, this is taking his time. I mean, no wonder that the Finns are getting a bit annoyed. The fans out there, you can hear the boos.
We're not supposed to move after the guy. The referee's whistled, and the Finns have moved, so.
Passing behind. Everybody's eyes on the Russian goal. Tight three in front of the net. And looking for their spot. Pulling off this Heitinen at the blue line, but it's going to stay around the goal. Kukkonen over to Heitinen. He tries the shot. And that one is an easy one to take there for Varlamov.
Altaland's got to move the puck a little quicker or move his feet a little quicker right there on the, before that on the action on the side of the net. He was waiting, gave time for the Russian team's players to get set up and not give him any opportunities to get in.
Another one of those who plays his hockey in Russia. The Nizhny Novgorod. Member of the Finnish roster actually in Russia, so interesting one for them during and before and after this game against Russia.
5-man spread, trying to make the guys move, open up the D for a one-timer.
Well, they finally found a space. Oh, so close from Pesonen. They got it away this time. It's Tereshchenko. Little trip there, was it?
Lucky there.
Heitinen. He lets it go and coming forward, real speed now. And menace. Pesonen tries to lay it back. Heitinen high up on the point. And there's the option. Pesonen goes in behind. 43 seconds left in the power play. Dinks it across. Oh, surely another goal. Yes, it is. The celebrations mean it's Finland 3, Russia 1. Well, I think it's Oltinen who's got the score. Number 50, yes, indeed. And that's a crucial goal for the Finns.
Great cross-ice pass. See patience right there. Waiting. Cross-ice pass. No chance for the goalie right there. Russian players got to have their stick in the passing lane, and they don't. Creates a goal right there. Great play. Great shot.
Well, it's number 77, Ryasenki, who's the statue just watching. He doesn't give his goalie, Varlamov, much help. Wasn't in the best position, the puck just getting away out of his reach. And an excellent finish, you've got to say, from Oltinen to get Finland's 4th power play goal of the tournament so far. And his 3rd goal, 5th point of the championship, so it's very much a blue and white evening here in Helsinki so far. We've got 3 minutes 40 on the clock in the 2nd period. The Russians are behind and up against it again. It's 3-on-2, come on, surely! Oh, what a chance! Salminen. They were opened up, the Russians, and they're reeling.
Oh, we saw the forecheck. Fedulov and Kovalchuk went in forecheck. Slow speed, which forced their third forward, and their defenseman to pinch, which created a 2-on-1. Good scoring chance.
Great save as well from Varlamov. Wonderful pass. Just lifted it up off the air to get it past the defender. That could have been 4.
Look at for the Russians, they took a little bit of chances with their defensemen pinching, and if they're not 100% sure, might create a chance, scoring chance like that. We've seen that in the last play.
The Finns really playing powerfully at the moment. Bullied the Russians off that face-off, taken eventually by Pilstrom. Stick goes loose, so watch this in the center ice. And the battle. Anton Belov. Well, turn your TVs and computers up in some of this atmosphere here in the Hartwell Arena. Home crowd cheering on their side. We're inside the final 3. Just managed to dig it out. Here it is with Sabinainen. Oh, that was a mistake though. Russians did well to make it difficult to get the puck out, and then unable to eventually get the shot away. Dumps it up in the corner. Someone to chase there for Tereshchenko. Now Kovalchuk, he takes a slide. Oh, good skills. This is beautiful. What a goal it would have been, but blocked down. And that was the man, Radulov.
Penalty coming for Finland for tripping on Kovalchuk. Great scoring chance right there by the Russians.
It was. Kovalchuk goes down.
That's a foul. That's a penalty.
Taken out by Pekka Haitanen. It's the 8th penalty minute of the tournament so far. He's got the most penalty mins of the Russian roster, excuse me, of the Finnish roster, as coach Jalonen looks on. So face off here. This is a good chance for the Russians. Have the man advantage. Closing stages of the second period. They really want to get one to just close the deficit. 2:20 on the clock. Here's Radulov, who got the goal on the red line. Driven shot from Kovalchuk, not enough pace on it, then a great little touch from Radulov. But Ranta good enough to stop it again.
What a save by Ranta right there to stay with the puck. See that he's trying to set up the one-timer for Kovalchuk. Russian player gets a stick on it, but Ranta stays there with his big pads. Makes a big save. That's a huge save right now.
Yeah, it was a save he had to make. From behind the goal, it looked he might have been going wide, but from that angle, maybe just flipping the post. Diving down to his right.
The Finns got to make a better job eliminating sticks in front for those rebounds.
2 minutes in the second period remaining. Russia 1, Finland 3. It's going to be a thrilling close to what has been a thrilling period of hockey. We've absolutely loved every second of this. Now the Russians going to be able to get this power play goal. And there's a slap shot from high up on the blue line, and then they almost get the rebound. But their Finnish wall closes. Oh, that's great work. The commitment there. Then Medvedev comes across. Pilstrom still comes back, and then great awareness, presence of mind to just bring the puck away, but danger looming. Kovalchuk pinned out here on this left wing. A little dummy there from Medvedev. Sent over on the cross. Is the shot going to come? Medvedev, no, he's got the blocker in front of him. Well, and tried to take it more centrally high in the slot, but took a big deflection. 40 seconds about to go in the playoff, 1 minute on the clock. Driven shot better this time. Radulov was the one in front of the crease. Around the boards is Ilya Nikulin. Medvedev to his left, goes over to Kovalchuk. Still Kovalchuk. Now and gets it away, but only as far as Nikulin. He gets the shot. 40 seconds. 10 to go in the power play.
Finns had 3 times to get the puck out of their zone, and they just gave it back to the Russians, so now they're tired.
Driven shot, it bounces off Ranta once again, and then a rather ugly looking swing of the stick to get it away.
2 minutes coming again for Finns. Delay of game. All of that because the Finns had a chance to get the puck out of their zone 3 times. They didn't, which gave the puck back to Russia, where they're able to set up again. Now you get a tired penalty like that because you're tired.
Right, so Larry Melhart goes into the box for delaying the game. Those two getting to know each other well. Radulov seems to be at all the centre of physical play. Melhart is 6th penalty minutes of the tournament so far.
Good job by Radulov staying in front, taking that abuse there.
Unless a forward would have wilted.
That's called paying the price. When you go where it hurts. So the abuse with the stick there, there's no penalty, so the puck was out in the bench, so it's lucky for Finns. Oh, there was, okay, sorry, my mistake, there was a penalty.
Medvedev on the puck. Russians have got 10 seconds to go in this second period. Well, it comes across there from Anisimov, and then well, it's Ossi Vahanen and Anisimov in the clinch. closing this second period with a hug. There's going to be a call here from the referees. Roughing. Well, Patrice, a fascinating second period.
Absolutely. Great action by the Finnish team, actually putting a lot of pressure, moving the puck inside their zone and the Russian zone. And right now the Russians having a chance to come back in the game. They're gonna start the third period with a man advantage. And the worst lead in hockey, they always say, is a 2-goal lead going to the third. So hopefully for the Finns it won't happen, but we'll see. It will be an exciting third period for sure.
Well, you can't read much on the face of either of those coaches there for Russia and Finland. Poker faces. So the Finns. And another man chucked in the box for roughing. Also, we saw Anisimov. Plenty to say as he went in there. Last 2 seconds of the period. And the Russians will restart on the power play. Buzzer goes, second period goes to Finland. They lead 3 goals to 1 as we go into the break, but do not go away because we've got much more to come in the final period.
Standings after the second period, Russia 1, Finland 3.
Итоги игры ко второму перерыву прокомментирует защитник сборной России Евгений Медведев. Евгений, 1-3, третий период. Настало время, наверное, проявить настоящий бойцовский характер.
Я думаю, да, сейчас как раз у них удаление. Нужно обязательно забивать в начале периода, чтобы выправить эту ситуацию.
Ну, вот сейчас игра в обороне тревожит очень. Финны здорово разыгрывают шайбу, здорово играют в комбинационный хоккей. И паника периодически у нас. Что-то надо делать с этим.
Ну, я бы так громко не стал говорить паника, да, но да, действительно здорово разыгрывают, особенно большинство, поэтому надо быть аккуратнее, не ломать себе игру удалениями.
В первых играх из первых 6 шайб, да, первые 3, из них 3 забили защитники. Вам помочь нападающим надо тоже в атаке. Как вы на это смотрите?
Ну, стараемся, бросаем, но вы сами видите, нападающие здорово блокируют броски, поэтому не всегда, конечно, получается. Да, здорово они закрывают. Но будем стараться, у нас еще есть время попытаться забить 5-4.
Спасибо большое. Спасибо. Это был Евгений Медведев, защитник сборной России.
Hello and welcome back to the Hardwell Arena. Still here, Ole Nilsson joined by Patrice Leverbe. And it's currently hosts and home side Finland 3. Russia defending champions, gold medalists here 1 year ago. They've got just the one goal, and up against it, it's been a superb performance from the Finnish outfit so far. And we're hoping for much more of the same in terms of the quality as we get ready for the last drop of the puck to begin the third period.
Absolutely, Russia starts with a power play. They have a 2-goal deficiency, so they have a chance to put a quick goal there and put some pressure on the Finns.
And they need to try and take some chances. They were limited in the second period. The Finns are doing such a good job in the D, but there was one or two where just caused some trouble in the Finnish defence, and Kovalchuk was the one who got the assist for Radulov's equalising goal. Here's Kovalchuk on the right side, and mostly on the left. The other, Medvedev with a driven shot. Another half chance with the rebound. No one there to collect though. And then now with traffic in front, that was Tereshenko. And that shot from Radulov drifting wide.
Good job by the Finns there, cleaning the puck, not taking any chances. Set up formation there. Kovalchuk getting in front of that, so they had 3 guys in front trying to get a shot, deflection or a rebound. Almost did.
Well, we said on other occasions in the commentary that it was a good thing to play the very next day after either a positive or a negative result, to try and atone for the match before or continue good form. It took Russia straight back in, and Finland back to full strength. Nice skills there coming forward.
Good kill by the Finns right now.
Mozyakin. He's high back in the point, driven shot, saved by Ranta. And again the Finns can get it away. Good play from both sides there, managed to open up the space, the Russians, to get the shot. But nothing on the rebound, and good D to get it away quick. And this time Ranta can get the glove on it and kill the puck.
Well, one thing the Finns can't do is go on their heels and stand back. They got to keep putting pressure on the Russians, try to force turnovers. They have no choice right now. It takes some chances, offensively especially. So they might get a break out of that, may get a 2-on-1 or a breakaway. So they got to keep putting pressure on the Russians.
Radulov, who's top on the points for the Russian outfit. Kovalchuk, who's still got 5 goals. They need him to come to the party. Streaky player. And one of the good streaks of the moment, as there's a collision there, just coming into the Russian zone. And, penalty call, was it? No.
Icing.
Alexander Popov, his entire career with Omsk. Had the gold medal last time. Just getting up close and personal with Lauri Korpikoski. Driven shot, going wide the whole time though from Tutin. Medvedev wants to drive forward. Oh, nice idea, just lets it go through his legs. Alexander Popov. Again Medvedev with a drive, good save with the pads by Ranta. Stuck out the right leg and just warded off the danger. There's 3 minutes gone in the third period we are. Yes, it is the third, and it's still 3-1 to Finland.
Finns gonna have to start moving their legs, get a little more involved. They were too static in their zone, and the Russians took some chance, almost scored.
Oh, that's a nice pass. Just on the backhand from Sergei Soin.
Well, the Russians got to play desperate hockey right now in the third period, so they're gonna make sure they use a lot of their speed. Every time they have a chance, put the puck on net. We've seen Medvedev just taking a quick backhand, puck going through, might get a deflection or a rebound out of it.
You get all sorts in here, enjoying themselves. Helsinki's going to be fun tonight if, what a take that was, just plucks it out of the sky. I'm sure Helsinki's going to be fun tonight if the Finns can get this win. They love their hockey here in Finland, and they're absolutely loving that from Ranta. Beautiful catch, like a slipsman in cricket. Quick hands. You know plenty about cricket, don't you?
Absolutely. Played professional for 10 years. We play in the winter in Canada, though.
Well, they have a few less sticks and a different shaped puck, but you've got to have good hands in there, and it was good hands from Ranta then. Kokarev again. And he's forced away, and then on the spin. Once again, Ranta's there. No way past him in the opening part of this third period. On 95% saves. In his 2 games, he's been swapping the gloves with Jonni Ortio. Good choice though from Jalonen tonight to put Ranta in the goal. As we mentioned, he was voted best player of the regular season and of the playoffs in the SM Liga with Assat. Also won the playoffs in 2013. It's been a good year.
The complication with the linesman here. We've seen so far throughout the tournament miscommunication with the linesman and the players. So, or you drop the puck or you don't. Got to make a decision.
Face-off won by the Russians. Tried to go for the quick shot. Bouncing puck, whistle on the play. Last time these 2 sides met in the playoffs of the, the group stages of the World Championships, Finland actually won. That was almost 2 years ago to the day, 9th of May 2011. It was a 3-2 win on that occasion. Went to overtime as well. Not far away from repeating that. Previously, it was a 5-0 back in May 2010. We do share the results. Evenly balanced recent times, but 50 matchups between these two. 35-15 in favor of Russia overall.
Well, right now the Finns have totally stopped skating. Russia keeps putting pressure. Finland's just standing back.
Off a chance there, with the puck just bouncing around in the crease. Nikulin tries his luck from high up on the point. Not much pace on that shot from Ilya Nikulin. He's been with Kazan since 2005. Always fighting for honours in the KHL, keep bouncing off the chest of Ranta.
So far, we've almost been spending 5 minutes in the finish zone.
Good effort there from Perezogin, and then another drive. Now the Russians are doing their best. The Finns aren't helping themselves.
Great block shot by Koprikowski there right in front in the blue line.
Big hit there on the boards. Perezogin was the one who went down. He's holding his man to the turf as well. The turf, the ice. And then just lost out. Laxo. And gets it away. 5 minutes gone in the third period. Check from Kokarev, check from Salminen. On number 51, Peretutin. Driven shot in. Waiting there was Vitaluomo. Good recovery from Sergei Soin. And to come back to pick up the puck is Kokarev, coming with pace, driving through center ice and wants to go it all on his own. Comes off Ranta.
Good job by Kokarev, getting speed behind the net, going besides 2 forwards from Finnish team, getting in with speed, getting a shot, and a face-off in the offensive zone. But again, I repeat myself, but the Finns got to start moving their feet. in their zone. They're too static.
One member of the Finnish side that is moving his feet is Ranta. We just got to look at some of his highlights in the game so far. Only 23 years of age. Antti Ranta. Showing his real quality on debut. It's worth mentioning in the World Championships. It's just his third game. The youngster. Up there for Anttila. Reverse pass. Pekka Haitanen does the same. Goes back to Anttila. With career high points this season. The TPS. Oh, there was a moment there for Pekka Haitanen. And then the two players together. Right in front, in the crease, actually behind the goalie. This goes on the play.
Well, probably one of the first action in the third period that we've seen the Finnish team in the offensive zone of in the offensive zone actually get some cycling going. Puck to the net. They've been standing too much on their heels in their zone, looking at what Russian team is doing instead of getting involved and making things happen. They're just waiting, looking at each other, see who's going to make a decision with the puck or not. So you can't let Russia come back in the game.
Well, those smiles. Even the Bears are getting hugs. I enjoy the pictures of a very happy, buoyant Finnish crowd. Ready almost for some more hockey. The Russians need a goal. I feel if the Finnish get a fourth, it's going to be the end of proceedings. And you go up to the top of the group, but in the balance. Turn pass there from Alexander Radulov. Comes to nothing. Finns can bring it away. Just helped on quickly. And he does well to bring it under control. This could be brilliant. Oh, and then he's just forced away to the right there. Kontila on a hat-trick. 2 goals for him. 1 for Aaltonen.
Oh, that's right.
Real confidence there. Instead of going round the back of goal and thinking for the wraparound, drove in front of the crease. Janni Pesonen. 27 points for him in the KHL this year.
That was a great play by him. Everybody thought it was going to go behind the net and they just cut in front.
Oh, good D. Whistle on the play though. I think it was Kovalchuk who was trying to wind up with a shot. Got a penalty on the play though. Look here. Yusuf Haitanen goes into the box for hooking first. Penalty of the third period.
Don't know this, Owen, but just by not moving your feet, that's what happens. You have to play hockey that you have to have no choice but the hook. Because Kovalchuk was in a great situation, great place to get a good scoring chance.
It's the 14th penalty minute against the Finns in the game so far. Against 8 for the Russians. The Russians with this power play goal. The Finns got one, of course, in the last period. Driven shot then from Belov. And things are getting a bit testy. The Russians are frustrated. Saw Anisimov go in the box earlier.
Good job by Ranta, keeping square to the puck and then finding that puck, that little rebound, getting his hand on it quick. But there's no possibility for a rebound. Good job.
Certainly making the difference at the moment. Ranta. More hockey for these two coming up as well. This is the 5th game. We've got a couple more to go. The remaining group games in Group H. Finland meets Austria. So tomorrow, 4:15 local time. And then the last game of the group, which brings it all to a close before we go into the playoffs. We'll go up against Latvia. Latvia currently bottom of the group. Say Austria, who are currently 2nd bottom, and Latvia bottom. So, a nice hors d'oeuvres there for the Finnish to try and close out and win the group. They can put the 3 points here. Another 9 on top. Still got to watch out for the USA though. They're in action tomorrow. You can join Patrice and I for that when they take on giant killers France. Will they be able to do it again, the French? Is there a French revolution in Group H? And coming forward now with Savinainen, who's alone as well to kill some of the penalty. Minute gone in the power play. And 8 gone in the period. Russians still looking for this way back in. Tereshenko, the pass back to Kovalchuk. He doesn't get much of a stick on it. A little half-hearted there from Kovalchuk. Stood and watched as it went away from him, then returns the pass to Tereshenko on the goal line. Back up to Radulov. Over the skaters on the ice, and they're trying to make it happen. Nikulin again. Here's Kovalchuk. 2 guys in front of the crease. Ring of boos, 30 seconds to go. Nikulin, back to Radulov. Smart pass over. Bidyakov is there as well. Well, good chance for Tereshenko. He didn't make contact with the puck. And Ranta again was quick to pounce.
Good old play by Kovalchuk, but I'm surprised he's not using his shot more. He's got a hell of a shot. He's just looking to make a little passes there. When Fredulov gave him a pass across, he should have taken that open ice there and just take a shot. He had 2 guys in front of the net before that too.
Well, we saw that the goal came about for Russia when Kovalchuk did let his shot rip, which led to the rebound for Radulov. And on the boards. And that's only enough to just kill that penalty again. 6 penalty kills so far in this game. Nikulin gives it for Kovalchuk. Gets there first. Sends it round the boards in behind the goal now. 3 finished defensemen, though, they just turn up and take the puck away. And Pistol was #1 on it, but the Russians have recycled well. Here comes Radulov taking on Kontula. Kovalchuk comes out to help out.
Good job there by the forward, getting that puck out of the net, out of the zone, sorry. And good shot. Almost a 2.5-minute shift there by Radulov and Kovalchuk. Then none of things happen at the end either.
Well, got to use some of their best skaters to get themselves back into this one. Take a look at Oltinen, who got the 3rd goal. 27 years of age now, in his 3rd World Championships. Juha-Matti Oltinen. A pretty good point scoring record as well, 11 and 21. And coming up to the final 10 minutes of what has been a pulsating, fascinating game in Group H here in Helsinki. He'll give and go for himself there, Kokorev. A good check though, just to slow him down. He tries to dig it out from the boards. And they've come away with it. Vahanen, he's got the option in behind the goal, which he uses smartly. Savinainen driving into center ice, wants an option. Just puts it off the boards. Good work there from Varlamov, just changing the direction. Another check comes in. Keeping the physicality in the game, the finish. So the Russians know they're not going to lie down and let them back in. You just feel, Patrice, if the Russians can get 1 goal, things could just change in favor.
Absolutely, because then by coming 1 goal closer, gets a little pressure on the Finns, and then with the Russians having a momentum going with it, with 1 goal less, so, but they still have to get that 1 goal there.
Indeed, so close, but yet so far. Back into their own zone, now in center ice. Medvedev just on the spin, gets it up on the boards. And Laxo in behind. That wasn't a good pass though. Well anticipated, you've got to say, from Popov. And Finns have taken it away, driving through. A bit of miscommunication there. The pass from Salminen is going away. Dancing moves from Radulov. Sides through. Oh, nice idea as well, and unfortunately his teammates weren't on the same wavelength, thinking faster than them there. Really set it up well. The puck travelling across the slots, and another shot coming here. This time it was Kovalchuk. Dipped his body down low to try and generate the power into that shot.
It's a good job. I saw him before getting in front of that shot, diving, trying to make it hard for the defenseman of the Russian team to get a good shot on net. And then they created a loose puck and a chance for finish to get the puck out of the zone again.
Well, that wretched dance has found its way even in here. Let's get back to the hockey. Even into the commentary box, ladies and gentlemen. Well, around the boards by Mantila. Denisov, I should say. And then Petrov on the goal line. Oh, gets it back. It was a quick pass, hard to take in his stride there for Denisov. On the turn, Kokorev. Oh, nice idea from Kokorev. Fires the puck across the slot. Still working for it. Petrov twisting and turning, getting away from Yalisvara. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Good puck control by the Russians.
We'll try again here. Medvedev is going into a little bother with that pass. Kukkonen sends it around the boards. And the forecheck, the Russians slowing them down. And it's Kukkonen again. Inside 7 minutes. Time is a-ticking. Are the Russians going to be able to make this goal and make things difficult for the Finns? Medvedev switches it over to the left. Oh, nice move. Just glides by. Anisimov now. He slowed down in the challenge of Salminen. Both skaters lose their footing for a moment, and well, it's come back the Russians' way. Radulov with his helmet on top of his head.
Good little pass by Radulov there. Unfortunately, Medvedev missed it. Just barely came out of the zone. Well, you got to give credit to Russia right now in the third period. They've been dominating the third period. Unfortunately, puck hasn't gone in for them.
This scene here tonight, I'm sure, is going to be played all over Finland. Things go the way they hope. Wonderful moments of the tournament played here, and it's really great to see a sellout crowd in the big matchups. We had the best attendances with some of the non-local teams, both here in Helsinki and over in Stockholm, but Finland and Sweden play. Fans come in their droves. Another great advert for the World Championships here tonight. How was the crowd when you played 5 games in the World Championships for Patrice?
It was pretty good, actually. We had our moments because we had teams like Latvia, but when we played Russia, it was a very good crowd because it was in Moscow in 2007. So.
Certainly a memorable moment as Radulov on the backhand just tries to get it in front. Still there. Danger feels like it's looming here for the Finns. 6 minutes on the clock. Kovalchuk back to goal. And a little reverse pass. We've got a Mexican wave going on. That's how happy the Finns are.
Russians are lucky for a delay of game. They're saying that he threw directly out.
Grumbles from the Russians as the Mexican wave continues. This famous export out of Mexico, I'm sure, around the world. Out in tequila. There's so much of that they're going to be drinking here in Finland tonight. Kovalchuk there fighting for the position in front of the crease. Puck never came his way though. Nikulin. And Radilov. Doing a lot of skating tonight, Radilov.
See frustration mounting among the Russian players there. Perfect example you mentioned. Oof.
Well, he was caught there by Salminen. No penalty. Tereshenko, another one who's been on the ice plenty. Nice move from him, and now he's wide. And there wasn't really a man there for that pass. Radilov gets it in behind the goal. Just keeping a stick's length. Mantila from the Russian star. Tereshenko, he leaves it. And then some of that silky stick play there from Kovalchuk, but again comes to nothing. Inside 5 minutes.
Time's running down for Russia.
Pass from Denisov. Oh, they're all bunched up in the middle, weren't going anywhere there, Russia. Savinainen still lets one rip. On the spin, falling down is Petrov. And Soin. Pass controlled by Belov. Have the Russians got another gear? Can they find their way back in?
Good job by Finland not letting Russia get set up and gain speed, so good job by Agman as well on the forecheck.
Dink there to chase on for Kokorev. Should get there on ahead of the Finnish defenders. He's got an option in behind if he wants. Yeah, the Finns do well. It's tied up though. Ranta goes through a holiday outside of his crease and end up touching the puck. It's pretty casual skating there from Belov.
Good job.
Well, you look at that there from the Russians trying to get back in the game and just casually skating up as the puck arrives in the danger area. Nice drop of the shoulder there from Popov. And then a good pass as well to keep things moving.
Oh, good stick.
And now the Finns. Oh, we got a whistle. Well, it's been some high-quality stuff tonight, though. Really enjoyed the spectacle. So, Niklas Hagman is having words. It's Evgeny Medvedev. This was earlier, Kovalchuk and Laxo. Kovalchuk taking it off the ice.
Some calls that refs didn't do, and calls some refs did call, so it's, you never know what you're gonna get depending on the referee of which country comes. Everybody's got their own style and their own tolerance.
I've got it written down here that Ilya Kovalchuk is 104 kilos. I find that hard to believe. 1.89 meters. He's that big?
Yes, he is.
One of the biggest guys in the roster for the Russians. Svitov at 106 kgs, and then it's Kovalchuk and Nikulin 101, the biggest of the defensemen. Medvedev a little rest now.
If it's be a 5-on-5 or a 4-on-4. Right now we saw two guys each, one guy on each. It's a 4-on-4.
Indeed it is. So 2 of the last 3 minutes are going to be a man down. Is it going to play into the hands of Russia or not? Radilov. Another stoppage. Going to go out of this one kicking and screaming.
A lot of ice to take, so Russia's got to make sure they use their speed on these last 3 minutes. Get that 4-on-4 going.
Needs someone to produce a moment of brilliance, just to try and put the pressure on, ask the question at least, quieten down this crowd. That's possible. Now, I've got to say credit there to Kontila, not just for his 2 goals, of course. Got Finland in this good position, but making it difficult for the Russians to come out in the center ice and get it from between the legs is Kovalchuk. Well, just dumps it at the other end, but Ryan was moving towards the puck. This is Tereshenko. And a little layoff. Now trying to pass the Bidyakov, interception. And the sliding challenge. Play goes on. 1 minute of 4-on-4 to go. 2 minutes 10 in the period. It's the time. A real battle. Attrition here, trying to get control of the puck, but well, it's come back Russia's way. Radulov. He's got Belov next to him. Is he going to go for it? Oh, he does well. Nikulin. Driven shot from Nikulin. And then, oh yes, Russia score. And it is Kovalchuk. And what a finish we're going to have here now. On the 4-on-4 play, Ilya Kovalchuk slaps in from close range to make it Finland 3, Russia 2. He's sixth of the tournament as well, going great guns despite a few criticisms we've given him tonight.
Great move by the coach from the Russian team too, getting their goalie out, playing a 5-on-4, which creates a good scoring chance.
Look at this from Kokarev though, the little pass there just to open up the angle and encourage Kovalchuk to come forward, coming here, just directs it into his path. And a lethal man in front of goal, and he's getting abuse there from the guys behind. That's all part of the game though. Can't love everyone in the world. So we got 1 minute 48 on the clock.
Look for Russia to try to get a face-off in their zone, in the offensive zone, get a timeout. Probably going to take their goalie out again.
Popov driving through center ice, trying to do too much though. He's dispossessed by Koskiranta. He does well again. Oh, and he just gets the turn. Koprikoski, Belov, and onto the edge of your seats, everyone. Could be going all the way here. Oh, takes a heavy fall into the barriers. Radulov trying to open up the play. The shot saved again by Anta. The rebound was there for Perezogin. Didn't make the contact though. Medvedev trying to get away from Nicholas Hagman. Back on the ice. We're back at 5-5. We're inside the final minute. Grandstand finish. Where are the home side going to stay on to claim a famous victory in this championship? Kovalchuk with a little reverse pass to Radulov. He pulls it back.
No more goalies for the Russian team.
6 skaters on the ice. Whistle on the play. Ooh. What's going to happen?
Which one's going to call a timeout first?
Now we're on a knife edge here. Which way we're going to go? I'm not sure. Russia do call the timeout as predicted.
Look for Russia to look to Kovalchuk on his normal position on the left side for that one-timer, and look for at least maybe three Russian guys in front of the net. Play a 1-2-2 on top and 3 guys in front. It was a good try there by Kovalchuk.
Very close, isn't it? Again, just a little bit ahead of his teammate. We saw that with Radulov just before. They've definitely got some quality players out there, Russia. Got to perform from the very first moment, because Finland, on the balance of play, that the Russians have been the better side in this third period. And in 49 minutes. He's having a good time.
Yes, he is.
On the balance of play, the Finns deserve this 3-2 lead, and they deserve, I think, to take the 3 points. But is it going to be that way? Around the boards, just get rid of it. 30 seconds to go. Russia putting the hammer down.
Yeah. Well, Nikulin should have been faster to get in there for that puck. He knew that puck was coming. It was the only way out for Kovalchuk, and just came in slow in the zone. You gotta go with desperation. You gotta use your stick. By using your stick there, you get a chance to keep the puck in the zone. He had his stick in the air, just went with his skate, offside. Bad play.
Basic error at a crucial time. Not what we expect from the Russian machine. Has been so effective. Remember, 7 wins out of 7 they took in the World Championship group stage last time. Now they're looking at back-to-back defeats. Quite incredible turnaround. Medvedev trying to dig it out. We're inside 10 seconds. Now we're having a few disagreements in front of the net. We're still going on. It's Kovalchuk. Oh, Kovalchuk throws the punch. Got a good hit there. Caught, I think it's caught Bukowski sweet in the face. No, it's number 20, sorry. Pesonen. Well, in fairness, Pesonen throws the first punch there, so self-defense.
Yeah, but you're looking to get a goal. Your team is down 1 goal. You got to control those emissions. You got to be the smartest one and let them get a penalty if they have to. A few seconds left in the game. That's for me, that's selfish.
A little bit more concern etched on the face of the Russian coach. I think the Finnish pair there know they're close to it. Kovalchuk's in a bad mood. He got the goal to make it 3-2. We've only got seconds to go in this one. And, well, they think it's time to party. Let's have another look here.
What I don't understand about Russia right here, they have 1 guy, they're in desperation, they need a goal. They only have 1 guy on the puck, the other guys are looking. They have to get involved and recuperate that puck and then make it back to the D for a shot in front. But they were all looking for that puck. 1 guy in the puck, the other guy's looking.
Takes that one, not the best there, Pesonen.
5 and 20, I think, is a little bit
Excessive.
yes.
Well, I guess at this point in the game, it's not as bad as it might have been, but tempers boiling over. Pesonen knows what it feels like to get a 104 right straight in the face.
Well, it's too bad for Russia.
Too bad, but there's still a long way to go. And, you know, they haven't played well the last couple of games. They lost to France, which is as awful as it can get for them, they thought. But then, obviously, against the Finnish side, playing here at home, it was always going to be tough. But barring some sort of 2-second miracle, that was going to come despite this very long pause. Finland are going to go to the top of the group. They're going to take 11 points. Russia are going to be on 9 in second. USA, don't forget to join us for that tomorrow against France. And France are bidding to qualify for the playoffs because they're level at the moment with Slovakia. Slovakia had an in fact, excuse me, Slovakia on 7 points after the overtime loss to Austria earlier. So France can do something special once again. Maybe they could display, so it won't be a foregone.
It would definitely be a story to tell, for sure.
Well, the French are already saying that they'll, when they get to 60 years old, they'll be telling their children that they beat the Russians. As you saw.
I probably would say the same thing, too.
Well, after an incredibly long pause, which has sort of taken the steam out of the crowd a little bit, which is a bit disappointing. But surely in these final seconds, and the buzzer goes. We're going to get an almighty roar. You can see them all there on the edge. Everybody's standing up. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Finland, they take the victory 3-2. They move to the top of Group H. And it's a wonderful evening for the Finns and for all the fans, the coaches, the players. A great job done on defending champions Russia. And it was really made in those first 2 periods. And how much confidence do you think that's going to give them, Patrice, going forward?
Well, a lot, especially they have the crowd behind them, so come back like that, a big win against Russia, and they played very well hockey. They played some good hockey, so it's not a lucky win. It's a good win and deserved win. So you gotta keep that momentum going and bring it into the next game.
Petri Kontila with 2 goals. The first one on 3 minutes 22, and the second in response to Alexander Radulov in your picture now. He equalised, assist with Kovalchuk, but only lasted a few minutes. Kontila got the second, and then crucially, the power play goal when Yevgeny Biryakov went off for hooking. Oltonen got that third goal, and that just gave him the cushion. And though the Russians really came back in that final time, and Kovalchuk got his goal in the 58-12 was the mark for the second Russian goal. He just didn't quite have enough time left to force it. So we're going to go to the Best Player of the Game award.
Well, you got to go for Finland. You got to go with Kontiola. 2 big goals for his team. I was going to go for Kovalchuk. I don't know what they're going to do since he's been out, but I think Kovalchuk and Kontiola should got the men of the game. What about yourself, Owen?
I agree. In fact, I thought definitely for the Finns, for his 2 goals, I have to say that he's a crucial involvement in the game for Kontila. And with Radulov, well, he had a good game as well, right?
Yeah, he worked hard. Yeah, made some nice things happen.
And a lot of time on the ice as well for Radulov.
A lot of ice time. Him and Kovalchuk actually they've put some big minutes out there.
Yeah, definitely did. And the Finns, this is going to get a big cheer. It is number 27, Petri Kontila, who gets it.
Well deserved.
Next game for Russia, as they try to get back from losing 2 in a row against Slovakia. They've got a couple of days break now. That could be crucial for them. Finland, they meet Austria tomorrow. But from me and Patrice, from the Hardball Arena here in Helsinki, after another brilliant night of World Championship hockey, good evening.